Yeah.
We fresh out of it, fresh out of graduation and shit. This is what you call black success, man. Black success. I'm on some black youngster shit. You know, some black youngster shit. This shit ain't going nothing. This shit blowing. It's blowing. We ain't going nowhere though. Y'all see the vibe. Y'all see the vibe. This is black success.
What's good, y'all? What's the numbers TV? It's your boy Poe Rowe. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already, and like a video if you appreciate the content that Poe Rowe What's the Numbers I provided. Today we back with another profile piece. This one is on Jet Gang Ray. In this video we're gonna look at his younger years growing up in the Bronx, New York, before focusing on the lifestyle him and his crew were portraying on Instagram, which brought popularity to them while they were just teenagers. After that, we will break down the indictment that Ray will get caught up in 2016 with some other members of his crew. Then lastly, we will speak about Ray's return to school in the streets while he tried to get his life back on track after doing some prison time. But sadly, the streets caught up with him. Rashawn Pope is from the Concourse Village section of the Bronx. Growing up there would be rough, but it got rougher when Ray's father was shot and killed when Ray was just 13 years old. But even with all that he was dealing with, Ray always handled his business in school and was looked at as a good student to a certain extent. He would make friends in the neighborhood with other kids his age, and eventually became affiliated with the Sev O gang, which were an offshoot of the Blood Street gang. On Instagram, they will be known as Jet Gang, a group of young fly kids that were wearing expensive jewelry while jumping in foreign cars left and right. Along with Ray, who was also known as Ray True Cash, you had Jet Gang Zay, Jet Gang Delks, and Jet Gang Guns, who were some other well-known members of the crew. In November of 2016, all four, along with 8 others, were indicted for multiple shootings, robberies, and stealing over $200,000 cash from ATM machines. Ray, who was still in high school at the time, would end up spending some time on Rikers Island before being released in December of 2017. Some of his co-defendants with more serious charges would get sentenced to longer prison terms. Once home from jail, Ray would get back into school earning good grades and ended up graduating the next year in June of 2018. His mother was extremely proud of her son. After seeing all the hurdles and obstacles Ray had to go through while growing up in the Bronx. Now a high school graduate, Ray, who had toned it down a bit since coming home from jail, was whipping a Honda around town instead of his usual exotic rental, and was itching to get back in his Ray True Cash bag a bit. He would splurge on a crazy iced out chain, Rolex, and matching ring to let everyone know he was back to doing the things he liked to do. But sadly, Ray wouldn't even get to enjoy the newly bought bling, because about a week later on August 28, 2018, Jet Gang Ray, also known as Ray True Cash, would be shot and killed. The story that came out in the news was that Ray was shot by 125th and 12th Avenue in Harlem. He then showed up by a private vehicle at Mount Sinai St. Luke's Hospital at about 1:25 in the morning with a gunshot wound to his chest. Doctors there could not save him. Ray was only 21 years old. But yo, it's What's the Numbers TV is a quick profile piece on Rashawn Pope, better known as Jet Gang Ray or Ray True Cash. Now, ever since that 2016 indictment, Jet Gang been having it kind of rough. The main members that I said, like Zay, Guns, Delks, Ray, which they all had got locked up, they all ended up coming home. Now, since they came home, Ray graduated from high school, he gets killed. Zay get locked back up for, I think, an attempt murder or something like that. Guns get killed. Delks get locked up for murder. Now, you might remember those two, they was back to back. The Delks had got locked up for killing, allegedly shooting somebody that was with his son or his daughter. That made the news. Now, they try to say that Guns was also involved with that, allegedly. A few hours later, or the next day, remember they had a big shooting inside the building in the Bronx where 3 people got shot, 2 got killed. You understand? That's when Guns had got killed. This is all things that happened in Jet Gang ever since that 2016 indictment. So like I said, they've been having it rough. Zay's still alive, locked up right now. Delks is alive, locked up right now. There's some other Jet Gang members that's home that wasn't mentioned in the video. But as far as those 4 members, they had it kind of rough. So we just want to say rest in peace to Rashawn Pope. He was a young kid, 21 years old. You know what I'm saying? Was definitely getting some type of bread. They try to say scamming and different things. But like I said, scamming is like the drug game back in the day. You know what I'm saying? These kids ain't trying to sell crack all their life and go up north for 10, 15 years for having 4 bags of crack. So they scam. Is it the right thing to do? No. But times change. So you know what I'm saying? This is their drug game now. They're scamming. So he was doing this thing, it looked like in this scamming thing, jumping out of foreign cars. You know what I'm saying? His mom said he was a good kid, got good grades. He had a little brother that looks up to him. You know what I'm saying? He lost his pop. So this is all things that you could factor into the life that he had to go through and choices he made as a young kid. But I don't want to ramble too long, man. Definitely rest in peace to Jet Gang Ray True Cash. The murder's still unsolved. They got a reward for any information on the murder. You know what I'm saying? newspaper articles on him, was spoke good of him. Different people they interviewed from his neighborhood and all that spoke highly of J Gang Ray. So once again, I just want to say rest in peace to Ray True Cash. Now, moving right along, man. It's What's the Numbers TV. You know we got the live stream schedule every Sunday through Thursday, 8:30 p.m. We go live. Pull up, go follow the Instagram, join the membership, $2.99 a month. We got interviews coming. We got a lot more things on the channel. And if y'all love the profile pieces, here's another profile piece for y'all. And I got another one coming next week. So hope y'all enjoy this one. It's Paul Rowe, What's the Numbers TV. We back before you know it. We out of here. Peace.